Hi guys, welcome. In this one, I'm sharing with you the practical recipe, my recipe, how to practically become unstoppable, limitless. How do I know that this is gonna work for you? Because I shared this recipe with a lot of my friends and some of them tried that and that worked for them as well. So I thought it worth a YouTube video. So how do I know that it's gonna work 10 out of 10 times? I applied this throughout the year, like 360 something days in a row. That was the biggest strike of my life. And that, frankly, was the best year of my life. And then I experienced this thing called burnout, massive burnout. I would wake up in the morning and I didn't know what to do. I was like thinking to myself, well, maybe it's not gonna work. Maybe you're a complete failure. Maybe it's not your thing to do. Maybe you should stop doing what you do. Maybe you should find something else. What I decided to take a vacation, to take a months off and become the laziest person in the room. And what I did, I went full-time traveling. I traveled the west coast of the United States and I watched a lot of Netflix. And I consumed a lot of pancakes with syrup in the morning. So that month was the laziest and the worst version of myself you can possibly ever imagine. But I made that decision, I'm just gonna be lazy for a month. But I knew that in October the 1st, no matter what, I'm going to start getting back on track. So how do I start my ritual? How do I get back on track? How to get back on track even after a month of depression, procrastination, and all of that bad things, you know? It's not easy, but it's simple. Step 1, meditation. 30 minutes, no questions asked. What do I mean by meditation? It means that, you know, honey, I need that 30 minutes of solitude, silence, and uninterrupted time. So I'm just gonna go. I would wake up the first thing in the morning. I would have the cup of coffee. I would put on my headphones, noise cancellation headphones, put on my music, and the playlist, my meditation playlist, is in the description to this video. Matter of fact, in the description of this video is a link to my private community, and in that private community you will find a lot of good stuff, including that playlist. Good news is that if you have YouTube Premium, YouTube Music is a part of YouTube Premium, so it's free of charge. So, meditation for 30 minutes. Why do we need to meditate for 30 minutes? We need to free your mind, empty your mind, you know? Why do we need our mind to be free and empty? Because the next 30 minutes we're gonna spend on visualization. Another 30 minutes, full 30 minutes, so it's gonna take an hour. It's a lot, and I know that. It's a lot. It takes an hour of your time. But then what happens when you visualize, you again, in those headphones, right? In the noise cancellation headphones, you select the different kind of playlist for visualization. I call it unstoppable playlist. And in that unstoppable playlist, because how do I meditate? Well, I observe those thoughts and I would label those thoughts. Oh, this is the memory. Thank you for the memory, but it's not the good time for nostalgia trip. I'm meditating. Or maybe it's a worry that I should have filed that file, or I should have filed my taxes already. I should prepare those taxes. I should do this or that. You know what? Thank you for the concern, but that's not the right time for the concern. I'm meditating. So basically that's how I meditate. Or if I imagine something, if I'm like imaginary work with my camera and think about the video that I'm gonna make, I would stop and say to myself, you know what, it's not the right time, because now I'm just meditating. I'm trying to empty up my mind, and it's hard to do. I would drift and I would engage in the thoughts. Those thoughts are coming, right? But the playlist in the head, the next song, will reset it. Because when the song is completed and the next tune is on, I'm like, wait a minute, I was meditating. So that's how I meditate for 30 minutes. Then I visualize for 30 minutes. I visualize, and by meaning visualize, I would imagine this version of myself. And I would see from the first from the eyes of this person in the future. And I would put myself in a situation, and I visualize usually this private jet. I'm sitting on a private jet. Why do I sit in a private jet? Because, well, I travel private. Where do I go traveling private? I go to help people. I go to educate people. I go to motivate and inspire people. And I do fly private because I'm on this tour. I'm on this tour with the second book or whatever. But it doesn't matter why and how, it doesn't matter the situation. I vividly imagine this flying private. That's what I do. So I visualize for 30 minutes. And of course, I see myself fit, I see myself happy, I see myself sitting in a private jet with Hans Zimmer negotiating the soundtrack for the film. Then I go to the gym. Number 3. Guess what? 30 freaking minutes. And I do it by rowing. Cardio, paramount importance. Why? Because it's the first action, right? Because when I visualize myself fit, I would act as if I'm already fit. And guess what? If I'm fit, I'm going to the gym. And I do rowing. For me, it's the most convenient cardio there is. It's all of the muscles are active during that cardio, but most importantly, my head is roughly at the same level, so it doesn't wobble as I'm walking or running or doing elliptical. It's locked. What are the benefits of your head being locked? I can place my phone and I can watch nice YouTube. So it's 2 rabbits with 1 shot, or 2 birds with 1 stone. I do the cardio and I would watch YouTube. And I'm not watching any sort of YouTube. I'm watching watch later YouTube. That's very important. Those are the videos that I found interesting, practical, helpful. And of course, I'm doing that with the headphones and I'm starting to roll. And good thing about placing your phone on that rowing machine is that that phone will obscure the timing. You basically losing the sense of time because you're not doing that for time, you're doing that for calories. And my goal in 30 minutes of rowing, my goal is 500 calories off. After this cardio, I'm gonna feel 100% better. Instantly, I would feel better because I made it. I went to gym, and no matter what, I burned those 500 calories and I did something for my mind. What do I do next? Sauna. 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold plunge, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of heat, a lot of cold. Contrast. Contrast, very important. And I do 20 minutes in sauna. This 190 degrees Fahrenheit sauna, 20 minutes. By the end of 20 minutes, it's unbearable, and I'm kind of looking towards this cold plunge. And the moment I submerge myself in a 40 degrees water, that's, by the way, 4.4 degrees Celsius. That's the same temperature in Titanic. So the moment I submerge myself in this cold plunge for 3 minutes, for a full 3 minutes, only thing I can think about is this soundtrack from Titanic. The moment I'm out of this cold plunge, I just feel enormous amount of presence. No thoughts in my mind whatsoever. I'm super clear, I'm super focused on this present moment. And I can feel, I can hear the blood in my veins. I can hear my heartbeat. You are the essence of the presence. Then I repeat this cycle. I go back to 20-minute sauna and I go back to the 3-minute plunge. And after that, number 5, that's when I eat my brunch. I never do breakfast here. I don't eat up until this point. I eat only after this ritual. I already did cardio, I already did sauna and a cold plunge, and I did a nice brunch. While I was visualizing myself, chances are I visualized myself eating healthy, No more pancakes. No more pancakes with syrup. So a good brunch, lentils. Lately, I'm a big fan of lentils. Lentils, it could be a nice broccolis, but not just any sort of broccolis. The nice broccolis with garlic and a soy sauce taste amazing. So, a good brunch. And after that, I work. Here is the time of productive time until the rest of the day. 1 hour just to wake up, meditate, visualize. 1 hour to the gym, because 30 minutes is the hockey time. It's the clear time of just rowing, but another 30 minutes of the overhead to drive to the gym, to change, to take a shower after. That's 30 minutes. Luckily, my gym is only 7 minutes away. Then sauna and cold plunge, another hour. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. 3 hours a day just to start the day. I know that 4 hours of work, I can be in flow state like this. After the good day of work, I would come back, have my dinner, and after the dinner, I would open the journal and I would start journaling my day. Journaling, very important. And by journaling, I usually just track habits. Habit tracker. Habits. Gym. Meditation. Sauna. Brilliant. Learn something new, very important. Etc. All of your habits. And here, days. And this simple habit tracker is a game changer, because if this cell will remain empty, I'll never gonna forgive myself. So I would better go and do my brilliant. And then, once all of my habits throughout the day are crossed, I can sleep well. And I can open my gratitude journal and I would thank myself for doing all of that good things. This is how you become unstoppable, because our behavior produce results. Our results reinforce our beliefs. Our beliefs, the reason that we think certain way, and our thinking will affect our behavior. And this wheel, it goes this direction, positive direction, or it goes negative direction. And throughout the entire September, this wheel was going negative direction. And by the end of the month, I was almost depressed. But I know that, well, you know what? That's a decision. That's a decision to stop the wheel and start from behavior. Because my thinking was so bad. And I almost lost all of my good beliefs because the results were negative. But nonetheless, I started pushing this wheel into this direction, into nice direction, clockwise direction, starting from behavior. And then slowly but surely, so it slows it down, then it stops, and then you start to rotate in a positive direction. And your behavior will produce results. That results will make you believe that you can do it. And then once you already believing that you can do it, you start thinking this way. Oh, I can do it. I can be more this or that. It's achievable. And then this thinking will produce more of the nice positive behavior. And that wheel will go in a positive direction. That's it. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Let the algorithm know that this stuff is helpful. And I know that this stuff works, because this stuff works for me and a handful of my friends. So please try it out, and please let me know in the comment section what your morning ritual looks like. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next one.